Hey guys, I'm Max from pray.com, and I'm going to show you how to create characters inside of Pray Production Studio. So first, we're going to go into our Actors tab, and then we're going to go up here to the top right where it says Create Manually, and give your actor a name. So I'm going to do Max in 3D. I'm basically going to create a 3D version of myself. The variation, we're going to do an adult version of me, and then the art style, I'm going to click on Kids 3D Animation. If you want a live action looking person, I would create that cinematic live action, which is a lot of what we do for the AI Bible. But for this, I'm going to show you what it looks like to do a 3D version of yourself. And then if you have a folder already set up that you want to put it in, that's where you can put your folder. So we're going to create and continue, and then get into creating. So for the visual description, this is where you will type in things like describing exactly how you want your character to look. As you can see here, here's an example. Now I'm going to use a reference photo of myself and go from there. But if you're literally creating characters from scratch, this is what you would do. You would type in the visual description right here, and then you'll see this generate. So like, I'll show you just businessman. See how the generate button opens up, and then you'll pick a generator and then generate from there. But I'll show you what it looks like when you upload a photo. So I'm just going to drag and drop a photo right into here for my reference photo. And now what Pray Production Studio is going to do is it's going to look at this photo and then describe it right here for me, which is really nice. So right here, light olive tone complexion, cool, short, dark brown hair. Yep, that's all right. And yeah, short, well-groomed dark beard. And yeah, I'm going to go with this. Now, you can change things up if you want, but what I'm going to do is go into the image generator and then choose one of the image generators. Now, Nano Banana 2 is the fastest. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to do GPT Image 2, but that's what I usually do. I think it looks the best. And then there's Seed Dream 5.0 Pro, which is kind of like in the middle of them, right? So Nano Banana 2, I'm going to generate that right now. And here is the 3D version of myself, looking pretty good. And it got everything pretty nice. Got the beard, got the hair, got the suit, right? Same suit. As you can see, maybe I can zoom in, show you guys. So you can see the plaid suit, right? And even got the little light blue square. Cool. Okay, so now that we got our 3D version of ourselves, we're going to attach a voice to our character. So this is where you do that. You scroll down, go to the voice section, and you can literally create a voice based off of the image of that character. You can describe your character's voice and then generate a voice from there. You can pick a voice that we have. We have some pre-made voices here from 11 Labs, or you can literally upload a voice. So if you want to use your own voice, or you have an actor's voice that you got the rights to and you want to upload that, that's where you would do that. So I'm just, for the sake of this tutorial, going pretty quickly here. I'm going to use the image and just say, generate voice from this headshot. And so Pray Production Studio is going to look at the headshot and then recommend a voice based off of that. And we'll see what it gives me. All right, here's the voice.
Let me tell you a story. Long ago, beyond the hills and the sea, there lived a people who waited for the rain.
All right, I'll take it. So that's the voice that we got for our character. And then guys, from there, you are pretty much done. I'll do one more thing. So if you plan on using Seed Dance 2.0 or 2.5 for video generation, I would click this button, generate a character sheet. So it's going to cost you another 11 credits, but it does produce a better video we have seen. Okay. So now there's a couple of ways you can create a video. When you use your character, if you don't click that button that we just did, it will send this to the video generator to create a video. But as you can see, you can't see the bottom half of me. You can't see the side of my hands or anything like that. So what the character sheet does is it creates the whole version of me. It shows the headshot. And then what you'll notice is it grays out my face in the full body shots. And the purpose of that is so that the generator the video generator focuses on the face and creates a better video output for this character. So it's not looking at 1, 2, 3 faces all at once and trying to decide a medium of the faces, right? So we have seen this work a lot better. And so I do recommend creating this character sheet if you plan on using the video generators, which, most people do. So do that. You can even test doing it without it and see how it comes out. But this is great. So from there, now you're done. You have your character. You can go down here, hit save changes, and then you're all done. But I'm going to show you one more thing. So what if you have a character like this guy, Max in 3D, and he's telling a story, and maybe we go back into historical times because he's telling a story about Vikings, and we want Max to be a Viking in this story too. So what you will do is you will click on this new look button, which will create a variation of your character. So I'm going to choose the headshot of me, and then I'm going to label this as Max the Viking, or actually let's just call it Viking Max, and then start to describe what this variation will look like. So I'm going to give it a bunch of Viking descriptions, okay, so we have our description: a Nordic Viking wearing a heavy wool coat, leather wrist guards, holding a hand-forged iron axe, broad shoulders, and thick wind-swept hair. All right, so I'm going to create two versions of that I could choose from, and then generate from there. And then it will show me a couple of those. So if you want more versions, of course, you can create up to 4 at once. And here we go. So let's see what we got. We have a little bit longer hair there. I kind of like, let's see. So you can hit the left and right arrow keys. And I'm going to go with, let's go with this guy on the right, on the left. Select this look. So you select the look, keep this look, and then this will create the Viking Max variation, as you can see right here. And then again, if I plan on using this for video generators, which I always do, I'm going to click that button. So then we get that nice character sheet that has the headshot and then the full body shots, so that we can have this character nice and consistent throughout the whole video. And then we'll see what that looks like right here. Cool, looking good, nice hair and gray face. All right, awesome. So that's basically how you create your variation. So you have your adult, the regular version of your character, and then you have the different variations of that character right here. And so, examples of that are maybe your character is running in the rain or something and he's all wet. That's where you would create that type of variation. Or he's in a battle scene and he's all muddy or something. So then you'd create a muddied up version of your character. That's where you'd create a bunch of different character variations. Or maybe he gets older and he has a gray beard on or something now, right? So that's a great way to keep it all consistent, all in one character, or call it actor profile, and then save your changes and you'll be all done.